Yeah, the start felt pretty awful actually. If you burn too much in the beginning, it's going to be hard in the end.
This is the most, epic and classic ultra trail in the world along UTMB. The most important race to test your performance is Western States. What can go wrong for either can go wrong for all of them. It's the same. It's the heat. If you want to see how good you are, you have to come here.
Every time I look around, I hope to find you looking back at me. You're everything I ever hope to see.
Sometimes after a few hours running, and it can be dangerous. You need to make sure that you have all the electrolytes you need, even more, because the biggest enemy here for all of them, probably the heat.
It's scary. Authorities releasing this video of a terrifying moment for two hikers, Border Patrol agents airlifting them to the hospital. One hiker suffering extreme heat stress, the other losing consciousness, overcome by the triple-digit temperatures. Around the country and around the world, the heat is inescapable and record-breaking. Monday was the hottest day the planet has experienced since record-keeping began, until the record was surpassed on Tuesday and Wednesday.
Just had a little bit bad luck there with this bad stomach. Of course, I didn't do fueling well, but I don't know if it was because of that or that I didn't handle it well. I will try again this year to have a good fueling strategy and be extra careful this time and have way more salt than I think.
Western States is a long race, it's 100 miles. It's always a challenge with this weather, which is going to be too hot.
This is the classical Western States course. The first main aid station is called Robinson Flat. It's mile 30. All the crews will be there. The race starts to, taking form, so you can see who will be the top runners there. So Ida, even if you don't need us, we'll be there. Yeah. So I will bring some stuff just in case.
Yeah, no, that's super good because it's like...
We'll be there.
Part of the team is here, so it's going to be crewing here, and she thinks that that's going to be good for her.
We got grease fire. Things are getting interesting, but we've got this is what the craft team's eating for dinner. Oh my god. Push the button. Okay, that's good now. Okay, you gotta see this video.
Oh, the perfect timing. Did you feel? Did you saw it too? Oh.
She has perfectly scheduled all the crewing in the 8 stations, so I think she's going to do it well. I see her more confidence than last year.
I remember, the first time I met Ida, it was the day before she won Canyons, 100K. She spent the whole day at the pool at the Airbnb, just like laying out in the sun. Hanging out. Everyone else was like inside, hiding, hydrating, hiding. Not Ida.
I mean, it was really awful last year. I mean, I felt really bad for a week after the race. It was like nothing like enjoyment at all. Like I was like, oh, I feel happy. It's like, okay, now I can relax, do something. It was just like painful in the body for a week or something. So I think that's a little bit the sad thing with running long, because you almost get depressed after a long race, even if you do well pretty much, because it's like, it's so draining. Everything inside your body is like so exhausted. So it's really difficult actually to just like, okay, even Roy's like, I'm just going to relax and have a nice time now and go have a beer and chill and blah, blah, blah. And you feel like so bad inside.
She told Tommy and I that she feels less pressure this year because she's not like, you know, the favorite, and she's been here before and she knows that she can race into the top 10. So this time she's just like less stress, gonna take her time, go out and run her own race instead of like trying to run other people's races.
Hopefully she will be there, probably in the top 5 or top 10 on the women's side, as we expect.
So I hope at least it will be a little bit better this year, because I think that was partly like I didn't eat too well, and so it took like recovery was long. But I know, I mean, I'm not planning on feeling great when I arrive there, and I can take a really bad week as well after, as long as I feel happy with the race. I will try to start a little bit slower and better making sure all the time that I'm taking care of myself, and so I'm not blowing up too early in the race. If I can't move faster than this, I have to hike instead, and hopefully I can still run downhill.
Oh, it's closed.
You looked it up, remember?
Yeah, they told me 24 hours. No McDonald's.
Dang. Well,
I do have to
we're
pee
gonna
though.
starve. What are we gonna do? You wanna go to Starbucks? Yeah,
Okay.
probably.
The Google told me 24 hours.
Don't trust the Google. So sketchy. This would be honestly fantastic for a road bike, though. Like on a normal day when no one's driving up here.
Yeah.
This is my first time pacing Ida, and I keep telling people that I'm going to be really excited when she drops me. So if she does, that's good. But I do think I've run this section of the course a few times, and I kind of know what splits she needs to be running. So I think I'll have a decent idea of that. If she starts to go too fast, and then we can see, you know, if she has like any little bonks, we want to kind of avoid that. We don't want to get too close to that line. So pulling her back a little will be smart. And just knowing where the other racers are too. So kind of keeping in track of the people she's behind or ahead of. So keeping my ears out. So again, she doesn't have to think about that, and I can kind of play off of that, I think.
Part of being a pacer is being mean.
Yeah, you gotta talk some shit.
Yeah.
You have to run this. It's a running race. Stop walking. I don't care if you puke, you have to eat this gel.
Okay, do you hear me? 3 buses here is bad news. Knew that, they know that. I've already talked to them.
We are like a family. When one of them is running or competing, others are or crewing or pacing or whatever. So I think we are now in a good place. We know each other very well right now, so we have this confidence to, you know, work on the race strategy and do it, make it happen.
It's good for every one of them. I think they feel embraced, or for the race, for the rest of the team.
Oh my God, who designed this? Like one piece of ice at a time. Good thing we bought crushed ice, Tommy. I need like a funnel, almost.
The most important thing is to be on time, way before the runner. And this is something you don't learn from some books or whatever. It's just like, you know, the theory of the 10,000 hours. It's like about doing it and doing it again. You are like saving like some time here and there. So I'll try to get on time, have enough like food, plan B food, because if she doesn't want to have sweet, you can offer another like salty options. Make sure that you have enough ice because it's gonna be really hot. You know, the ice bandanas too. It's similar to Formula One, you know, when the pit stop, but you know, as fast as you can do it in the final time. In the total running time, including the crew and the aid station, it should not be, you know, longer than 8 minutes extra in the whole thing.
Tommy's filling up the ice bucket right now, and then when he gets back, we need to decide who's doing what so that we can kind of get through this efficiently. One of us needs to give her her belt and her food, and the other one needs to do cooling. So we just got to figure out what's what. While I'm putting the belt on her, you should tie the bandana around her neck, and then put the hat on and then see. Yes, for sure. Just in case. All right, Shed. We're really trying to not change shoes, I think.
Yeah, no.
The more you wait, the more stressful it gets. All right, pat her all the way around. All the way. Tylenol's in the side pocket of your backpack.
I'm just sucking uphill.
You're great. You're right where you need to be.
It kind of went back and forth with people I was running with that whole first part. Last year I didn't see anything of that because we were just running in snow, and it was a really nice morning, beautiful like raid.
She seemed really calm when we saw her, which is really good too. I heard a quote yesterday that I think is really important, that this race doesn't really start until you want a DNF. So getting to the point where she wants to quit, that's when the pacers come in. And I think especially with MK, like my job is to keep her cool, really. And the race really starts when she gets to MK.
Although, she was 22 minutes ahead of where she was here last time.
And she was only 7 behind Emily. So it's all good. She's right where she needs to be.
I feel a bit like maybe not my fitness is 100% where I would like to be. I've been like healthy and been running a lot, but I feel like I'm lacking a little bit the last part. Maybe it's because I'm getting older, like I'm trying my best, but it's like it's as good as I can get, kind of. But I mean, I'm not stupid either. I know what it takes to if I compare to the really top women now, like they are better fitness.
My climbing legs are gone. That's what she told me the whole time I was pacing her last year. Nice job,
Nice smile. You look great. You look great, Rachel.
I always think that sweat would suit me from Robinson Flat. It's like a half marathon net downhill, but got some stomach problems there both years and run really poorly and at a low point.
You get her wet?
As much as I could.
Okay.
Yeah, she ran away. I was going to dump it on her, but
I'm glad that...
she's racing. You know? It's a foot race.
Okay. She said the last aid station went well. She said she's just climbing like shit.
She always will. But
She
this is a downhill
literally
race.
says that every
It's a downhill
time.
race.
Yeah.
My fitness is not there.
My
Well, either
fitness
you're
is
not
not
going to
there.
climb like you did when you were 30. Like, that's just what it is.
So she just has to remember that the second half is so much more her race.
Yeah, you did that.
The next time we will see her is Michigan Bluff. It's another big aid station. And the most important one is Forest Hill. It's mile 62. It's like 100K. It's where the pacers start with the runner. So it's where Tommy will start to run with Ida on Forest Hill.
7, 10.7, 13, 18, 19, 8. Yeah, okay. It's a lot of aid stations.
Belle said she's doing fine.
She's doing fine?
Yeah.
Okay. Of course she is. I think, yeah, my role is really like preservation. This middle section's really easy to slip. So getting her to just not change anything, just to continue down whatever she's doing, stay on the rails, and then MK can, you know, take her off the rails to the top, I think, yeah.
I didn't have a good climb up the last canyon there to Forest Hill and then running out from Forest Hill. That was probably the worst I felt. I know a lot of people get energy there. It's like all the people and they get excited and run really fast and it's downhill. And I felt super sick there. And I asked them, like, I think I need to eat something else. Can you give me some bread or fruit? But then I took like one bite and it's like, oh, I can't eat this either. Like I had to throw it away. And yeah, Ingvild passed me first and So I puked, and then I actually started to feel better, and I started to run way better because I was like really grumpy and in the low spot there, and people are filming. It's like, I'm running so bad. This is like the worst ever, and I could barely move. Like I felt really, really bad there, and then some puking, and I started to actually run better.
Last 5 miles or 10 miles can change everything because it's a really long race and everything can happen. Yeah. In addition, it's a very fast race, so you have to be fast and deal with all these things that the tide, the heat is going to be heat. It's a long race. Everything can happen.
So there is a fire, like literally on the course right now. We got closed out of the aid station because of the fire, and now we're trying to figure out. I was thinking I would just park, relieve my runner, and then they'll drive out. We can't go. Yeah, so your pacer needs to like take them all the way to Pointed Rocks, I guess.
Pointed Rocks.
Which is just the one. They won't cancel the race, but crews are no longer allowed at Green Gate.
Okay.
The police officer's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Are you serious?
Yes. They came and put up road closed signs, so we are headed back to Cool, period. Very unlikely that they will let us onto the road, period. The fire.
I understood that she couldn't get there, kind of, that he just kept, could keep pacing.
I am prepping Ida's bag, and David is gonna try to bike it to her, because, I mean, I don't know if she'll eat any of this, but she and Tommy need headlamps, which is something that we didn't even think about. They definitely need those, or it's gonna be an even longer night than it needs to be.
We knew, of course, when we got up there, it was like, okay, I don't have my stuff, and they are not going to switch, and no headlamp.
Oh, you're right here.
It's like, I just trusted they will get me a headlamp at one point.
All of her bottles are in here.
Okay.
I think it's like...
It's up that.
Okay, so maybe you'll have to like bike to here, and then hike up a bit. Intersection that you were just talking about.
Okay, so where that pin
should
drop
be
is.
it. Yeah. Thanks, David. He's gonna drive to the Quarry Road trailhead, which is like right down the road by the river. He's gonna bike 4 miles up the Quarry Road and see if he can get them a headlamp and hopefully some food, because, I mean, I'm guessing Tommy's trying to get her to take stuff from the aid stations. Tommy also should be taking stuff from the aid stations, but who knows? But he's a hero. Heather Jackson's crew told us that they were able to get somebody through, supposedly. So David's on his way to mile 90, and we're on our way to Green Gate. See if we can get in. We'll see. Could you fucking drive? Message to Tommy Sullivan.
Hey, there you go. You guys too. Nice work.
What would you like to say to Tommy?
I'm going to try to get to Green Gate again, period. Don't wait for me if you make it there first, period. David will be at mile 90.
I think we can make it to Green Gate.
Okay, do you want to go there? I'm on my way now.
Sorry, I think you'll make it, but I'll just go this way in case.
Okay.
Yeah, Ida. Hey, Ida. Looking good. Super strong.
I'll let Tommy know that I'm on my way, but if they miss me, you're at mile 90 with like tons of food.
Yeah.
Head east on California 193 East.
You get there and I am not there, just keep going. And David will be at mile 90 with your headlamps and food.
So strong, good.
I think I'm gonna try to run.
Good.
Like to them right now.
Where are you guys?
I'll send you a pin. We're like way out in the middle of nowhere now. Oh, we need to be over there. That's right.
I stayed up all night, baby.
I found the poison oak immediately.
I wonder where all of the
I actually think we might be good.
Huh?
Just don't touch, yeah, like that plant looks fine.
years have gone by since I've held you. Held me close the few times that you did. I wish that you would talk about your feelings, 'cause then I know just how hard it must have been. The great divide.
Great job.
Between
all right, Dakota. Let's go, Martina.
Let's
Keep going. Okay, I'm messaging this pin to you. Maybe should have brought the headlamp. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. I can't see where Tommy is, but I imagine they're relatively close at this point. I don't have enough service.
It's fun though how chaotic this sport still is, you know?
Yeah.
Like a regular sport is not this chaotic.
No, I'm
It's
so
a little bit wild.
very wild.
Great job, Emily. Between you and I.
Oh my God, we're gonna get so fun.
And I pray with all my might that you would one day see the light.
So okay. He's under, I'm pretty sure, the Masters course record.
Hell yeah.
It's 1740 something. And she's moving crazy well. Like 17 flat maybe. Yeah, I'm okay. I think this is a risk.
What?
Seriously.
Yeah, it's just like something that is like a tremendous fun.
Yeah, I would back up. Maybe just go to Point Rocks. I'm sorry, but like...
Tommy, do you need more food?
No, we're fine.
Both like getting gates and walking more.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I don't know. Just double check the rules is all.
I can't. I don't have service.
Okay, we'll see you at Point Rocks.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. Well, we did get to the course. We may have gone through a lot of poison oak to do it. Unsure. My doctor will find out sometime this week. But Ito was worried that if I hopped in before an aid station that she might get disqualified. So we just let him pass by. And then we came back to the car, and now we're going to mile 94 point something. And I might run her in the last 6 miles, or Tommy might do it. Who knows? We'll see. But this has been a non-stop day full of excitement. So fun. We did not make it to Green Gate. So Tommy is running a lot.
It feels very nice to have so many people that care and are invested and helping. And it's also a race where it really helps. I mean, if I just came there and ran by myself and had to just do everything at aid stations and no support, of course, you could run well, but it helps so much. The efficiency, but also like moral support.
I don't know if I'm running or not.
You want to?
I don't care, but I feel like it's gonna be kind of chaotic. I feel like Tommy's gonna want to finish it, which is fine.
I think he does.
I mean, he's done like all the work at this point. So we'll see.
Hush now, don't you
Ida's coming!
say a word. I want to, but I don't want you to.
I think she dropped me so many times. You gotta see my heart rate data after this. It's nuts. It was like,
I had my best running from the river to the finish line, and it just went better and better. And I think it was like, yeah, way faster like than last year. And actually,
she threw her heart rate monitor in my bag like a couple miles ago, and I think that was a mistake because then she just wasn't looking. She's on the prowl, dude. Yeah, she's going for Ingold.
Someone said like my time from the river to the finish was like the fastest after Courtney's time last year.
Good job, Ida. Yeah, Ida!
Really weird how you can like run in a 320-kilometer pace in the end of a race, and then all of a sudden you can't move anymore.
Ida Nilsson, about 45 minutes underneath the existing Masters course record.
I kind of went to bed without showering, without brushing my teeth, and I've been like eating sugar the whole day and puking and like all this sweat, but I'm like, I just couldn't move. And then I woke up and I had ants all over. It was like a big ant invasion in the room, and I was like, oh, this is not nice.